Welcome to Practice Test DMV driving series. We are driving through the village of East Hampton on Long Island. In our journey through the Hampton series, we are proceeding through a residential area. There's a weight limit of 9 tons, so local deliveries only, 25 mile per hour village speed limit. As we go through a heavily landscaped area, which brings hazards of its own, and with obstructing views of vehicles approaching from both the right and the left. So we just have to proceed a bit more carefully in these situations. We're passing several driveways. It's a double yellow line road, so you cannot pass. We have some hazards such as cars jutting onto the road from the shoulder. There's some construction going on as well, so that means construction vehicles may be entering or exiting certain properties that may not see you, so try to proceed with a little extra caution. We just passed a stop for pedestrians sign. The weather is getting a little cloudy out here, so that means your visibility might not be as good as on a clear day. So we have traffic approaching on the left. As we proceed down the village roadway, the vehicle in front of us is slowing for some reason, so we want to slow down as well and not tailgate. And apparently the vehicle has figured out how to pass the golf cart, and we do as well with care. And the vehicle in front of us now is making a left. We want to be sure to give them room and not tailgate. It doesn't appear as they are too sure of where they're going, but they will get there eventually. And the vehicle is waiting to make its left, and we will proceed straight. Again, we are going through a golf course with golfers going across the roadway, golf carts. So we just want to look out for that. And it's still 25 miles per hour in this area. And we are proceeding down. We're going to be entering some areas with farmland, and again, heavily landscaped, which obstructs your view of vehicles coming in and out of driveways and other roadways. And as we proceed down this roadway, we are approaching a alternative vehicle. So we just want to keep an eye out for that vehicle. They are out in the open. It's along the lines of a motorcycle, the 3 wheels. So we want to keep a safe distance in case of any sudden stops. And we do have a stop sign coming up. We want to make a full stop and then proceed. The coast is clear. We have a T intersection approaching, no vehicles interfering with our progress. As we proceed down the roadway, this is a long stretch of roadway, and we, I believe, are approaching some farmland. So it opens up the view a bit more. And over here, it is a 30 mile per hour zone. So we just got an extra 5 miles per hour. And we have a bicyclist up on the right. We want to share the road. We could move over a bit just to be careful. Even though it is a double yellow line road, we do rather do that than contact a cyclist. So we continue down the roadway through East Hampton. It's 2 lanes, 1 in each direction, separated by a double yellow line. And again, through a heavily landscaped area. And we have to reduce our speeds. There's some slow traffic ahead, and the rider ahead of us is apparently getting a little patient. We have a 25 mile per hour curve towards the right. There's some traffic ahead, slowing down Mr. Motorcycle. And we have a vehicle apparently looking for their way. So we continue down, and we do have a deer crossing sign. So that's one more thing to be on the lookout for. And the speed here is, once again, 30 miles per hour as we journey through the Hamptons. Right now, continuing through East Hampton Village. And as we proceed, the vehicle in front of us is going to be making a left. Very smart to wait. Now we have a slow driveway sign. So that means there's a driveway approaching. Just slow down. Again, 30 miles per hour is the speed limit. We have a pedestrian. Let's be careful. Stay away from that person. Baby stroller to the left. And a stop sign ahead sign. So we are prepared, and the roadway is coming to an end, and we will be making a right turn at the stop sign after a full stop, of course. And once the coast is clear, we can proceed as we are going to right now. This roadway is similar to the other roadway, 30 mile per hour, heavily landscaped, double yellow line, 2-lane roadway, 1 lane for traffic in each direction. And we have a crosswalk ahead sign. And here it is. It's telling us with that arrow that it's right here. And now we have a stop sign ahead sign. So let's be prepared to slow down and stop, because we will be making another turn as this roadway has reached its end. We are near the Atlantic Ocean. If we proceed straight, we will go right into the Atlantic Ocean. So we will make a left and drive parallel to the ocean. The beach is straight ahead. So we continue down through these roads. The lighting conditions a little dark over here. There's a 30 mile per hour speed limit on this road as well. And the vehicle in front of us will be making a right turn, so we will slow down. Again, this is a deer crossing area. There are deer in the area. And as we continue down, we will keep alert for any hazards as we proceed. This is a residential area. Sidewalk to the right. Safety for pedestrians. They can keep out of the roadway. And we will be getting into a little better lit area here. Less overhead landscaping. We got a jogger to the right, a walker to the right, and we got a speed limit sign. We are going right within that designated speed limit. And we have a truck partially obstructing the roadway. We want to proceed with care. UPS truck blocking. We got enough room to pass safely. We have a stop sign ahead and a crosswalk at that stop sign. So we will make a full stop and proceed through. Continuing on the same roadway through the village of East Hampton on Long Island as we continue our journey through the Hamptons. We have some vehicles parked on the left. There's a construction area there. And we continue. Eventually, we will be moving on to other more exciting roadways. And we continue down the single lane roadway in each direction. We have some construction vehicles to our right. They are parked off the roadway. And another walker to the left. Keeping an eye out for those pedestrians. Want to leave enough clearance when we do pass them, especially when they're on the same side as our vehicle. And the vehicle in front of us will be slowly making a right turn. And we proceed on the same roadway. Again, it's a residential roadway. We are traveling through the village of East Hampton, and we are coming to an end of this lovely stretch. We'll be making a right turn after full stop, and once the coast is clear, as you can see, the right shoulder is a bike lane. There's a bike marking on that lane, and no parking in that bike lane. That sign just indicated. So we continue now on another 2-lane double yellow line roadway. 1 lane for moving travel in each direction, shoulders on both sides, and that's a bike lane to our right. So this is a little more open, this roadway, as opposed to the other. We have a 45 mile per hour speed limit on this roadway. The prior roadways were residential back roads. This is a main thoroughfare, and we have a vehicle in front of us veering off the roadway. Some people might just be a little impatient. And another deer crossing sign. Now speed limit 55 miles per hour. Then we stay within that speed limit as we head through the Hamptons on practice tests, DMV.com's Journey Through the Hamptons videos. We have other videos on our YouTube page going through various neighborhoods, which most importantly is to get experience seeing all the different road signs, different road conditions, and so forth. Now at this point, the double yellow line is broken up. We have a broken yellow line, which means that passing is permitted, but when it is safe to do so. So if you can't see far enough ahead of you, do not attempt to pass, especially if you don't see a free space in between. Okay, we continue down the roadway, bike lane to the right, and uneventful currently as we proceed through East Hampton, heading towards Montauk at this point. And bicyclist to the right on the shoulder, flashing light to keep us cognizant of that driver. Again, the deer crossing. There's a lot of wildlife in this area, mostly deer. And we are still in the passing zone, as the broken yellow lines indicate. 55 miles per hour speed limit as we just passed the speed limit sign. And a landscaped area, trees on both sides of the roadway, and a bike lane on both sides of the roadway on the shoulder. And there's another bicyclist with a flashing light. And now we're hitting an area with a solid double yellow line. And now, as you can see, there is a no parking sign on the shoulder. This one, as we continue down the roadway, we still have a bike lane, no parking. We're heading into a populated area. So we proceed down the roadway, double yellow line, continuing as we head towards Montauk. And we have the continued bike lane on the right and the left side of the roadway. Just driving straight ahead, uneventful. There's a missed that sign. Vehicles ahead coming to a slow down. We got some restaurants in this area, parking on this side of the roadway. It is a bicycle lane nonetheless, and we are proceeding through a resort area into Montauk. So we continue down the double yellow line roadway. No passing in this area. Marked shoulders, which are bike lanes. We have some dark skies above us, which darken the lighting conditions a bit. And as we continue down this road, we will continue to keep an eye out for any hazards coming from the right or left. A lot of impatient tourists in this area. It's a 55 mile per hour speed limit currently, subject to change. Left curving road sign was just passed. As we continue, pretty, again, uneventful drive so far. Some road signage along the way. There's a right cutoff, which we will be taking, making that right. Now we go to 30 mile per hour speed limit and move away from the bicyclist. Plenty of room. We had a do not block side road sign, which means do not stop and block the roadway that intersects with the roadway we're on. And there's no stopping in this area, barely a shoulder. And we have a sign approaching, crosswalk. Got to be looking out for pedestrians in this area. And we continue on through the east end of Long Island, heading to Montauk on our journey through the Hamptons for Practice Tests DMV.com's video series. And we're at a 30 mile per hour speed limit in this area. We got a state park to the right. We have more landscaping in this area. More trees, brush, as we proceed through. And we're getting into, we have a sign, road curving to the right. It's going back to the left. Double yellow line, no passing. And keep right. And we have pedestrians on the left side shoulder. They are out of our way. There's a 30 mile per hour speed limit sign. As we proceed along the roadway, a construction zone to our right, we see the ocean to the right. We will be reaching a conclusion to this part of the journey momentarily. Thank you for being with us.